reason why Raheem got that job is Josh Blank went on vacation the off season of what was that 2023, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who was on vacation with him?
Zach
Smiling
Robinson.
Raheem.
Your boy Raheem Morris.
Smiling Raheem.
So I mean, is it one of them situations where it's like, I mean, I know that they're trying to implement, and you've seen Josh like around a whole lot more, like around the stadium and everything. It's like I know they implementing him more.
Yeah.
But like, is that really going to be a good thing?
Yeah.
Like, if it's a situation where we bring in Raheem Morris, and whenever we first start seeing Josh be a little bit more active, is it really a good thing if Josh's first decision was to bring Raheem Morris in the first place?
Yep.
Hey,
well, he might have still had a little bit of dad's influence at that time. I mean, maybe he was just when I saw him start to answer the phone for the draft picks last year, that let me know that he's being integrated into this thing right now. And God bless. I hope Arthur Blank stays around as long as he can. But I also feel like maybe he's saying, you know what? Let me go ahead and let some of these young boys handle that. So I'm not even sure it's more of a Matt Ryan is that much of a genius more than it is. Let me put some different type thinking folks in here and see what we can come up with as far as the new Atlanta Falcons in 2026, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So we got another person coming in. I'm so glad it's turned into a nice little all-star panel in here. My brother T. Will is in here. What's going on, T. Will? Good to see you. I know you are probably the only person that I saw on
TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. He was the only person that was a little emotional to see his uncle Raheem.
Man, I was.
So go ahead and tell us after you finished. What I call was very emotional separation from Raheem.
Hey,
Raheem, don't go.
So you hit your little computers. You turn the computers
I tell you,
Yeah, man,
hey, he had that one teardrop fall, did he?
He sure did.
Me, my Raheem never part, my kid. Hey, look it had to happen, man. I'm just surprised that Arthur did it. For obviously reasons I'm not going to get into on here. I thought that he would give him at least a third year, but the proof is in the pudding. Raheem's decision making has cost us 2 seasons. We really should have been in the playoffs, both of them, and you can't just look over that. So I understand why it was done. I appreciate it. I applaud it. It's going to make this offseason even more interesting, but I'm just surprised that he did it. I mean, two hours after the victory, and he is, it's almost like they're after the game, and he's like, all right, I'll see you Monday. Raheem, do me a favor. Come close the door, will you please?
Hey,
let's
before
have
you leave,
have a seat.
Yeah, here's that box. Here's your box right here. You put everything in this box.
And you know what's funny? You see him after the game hugging Josh and hugging Arthur. Like, I just envisioned, I don't know, what was it, Goodfellas? Where they bring Joe Pesci out and he thinks he's getting made, right? And they take him out to this cornfield. And he's like, "Yeah, you're getting made," and oh man, that's
not the cornfield. You mixing movies. That's casino.
Yeah, they got him right there in that basement.
Yeah, they got him in the basement. You mix.
So that was the other movie. What other movie?
That was Casino.
The cornfield was Godfather.
Casino. You're right.
No, that was Casino.
He will. Shame on you.
Yeah, they took Terry Fontenot out there too.
Yeah, they did.
You do a movie review show and you mix both of them. Shame.
I'm old, man. I'm old. You're right. I should know better. I'm sorry. You're right.
So, fellas, it seems like I'm the only one who is. I wouldn't say against the firing because I I am not. Raheem definitely should have been fired. I just think for the health of the franchise, it's a bad move. But again, I get why he was fired. He deserved to be fired. But I just hate it. I think you cannot continue to 4 coaches in 6 years is nasty work, and that is not a recipe for like all of us have been in jobs. When we go from one job to another, your 2 questions generally are how much is the pay and is this a stable job? And I just can't see any coach worth his weight in the NFL being like, okay, I'm gonna go with the Falcons, even though they only gonna give me 2 years to turn it around. But again,
Raheem brought that on himself. I don't
you're right.
mean
That's exactly what I was about to say. He brought that on
not mean
himself.
to cut you off, but
Yeah.
his performance, and look it. We don't have to do the history lesson, but for the purposes of this, because Coach, you're not the only one that's going to feel that way. But in all fairness, right? And in all fairness, there's the Kirk Cousins debacle
You're
last
right.
year.
You're
There's
right.
the timeout debacle last year. There's the coup debacle last year. And you didn't learn your lesson because you tell us that there is an off-season competition, and then we get into the season and we find out that the person that you brought in to compete with Coup, who's no longer in the league, by the way, was not even ready to compete. So it's a lie, right? That's how we start the season. Then all of a sudden now it's wait, Mooney has a subtle injury, and we find out 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever weeks later, no, it's a broken collarbone. Your decision making for me. You don't call the timeout last year in Washington. You double down on that. You go on 92-9 the game and basically tell the guy he's caught up in the past. You can't do stuff like that. Look it. If Raheem had the team that Arthur Smith had, I'd say give him a 3rd year. But you had too much talent. You were given the keys. You were given everything that you needed, and you failed based on your management of the team. In my humble opinion, you had no choice but to fire him. You
Yeah,
had no choice.
and I agree with you, man. Like you said, he has done it to himself. The hiring, clearly he has bad decision making because one coordinator was fired, another wide receiver coach was fired. You should have fired your offensive coordinator. Your special teams coach should never even walk in the NFL building again. I agree. I agree. I agree with everything you said. For me, like I was telling Unc earlier. For me, I knew he wasn't the guy last year when he told us he got out coached. Any coach that says that you should just go ahead and pack up your office right then and there and never touch the field again. So I'm with you. I'm just saying for the health of this organization, moving like we cannot continue to hire coaches every 2 years. You're not going. All we're going to get is first timers who just want a shot at coaching. You're not going to get anybody of substance. Again, I understand why he was fired. He needed to be fired, but I just hate this for my organization because here we go, year 6, and we're now about to have a fourth coach.
So that means
That's just trash.
So that means we just need to make the right decision.
There you go.
With the guy that we picked this time, because I will be honest with you, I ain't gonna sit here and have a loser prove to me that he's gonna lose for 2 more years to show the next guy that will keep you for 4 years, so he can lose for 4 years. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like so.
It's just
So it's a cycle. So we just need to make sure that we pick the right guy this time, because I just watched the Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh Steelers. Those 2 head coaches played their 40th game against each other. One's been there for 18 years, the other one's been there for 17 years. You can pick the right guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to ask the panel a real quick question. If y'all had to rate the Falcons quarterback room on a scale of 1 to 10, what score would you give them?
C.
1 to 10.
He said C.
Currently,
My bad. I don't know what I'm thinking. My bad. My bad.
He said
currently,
C.
My bad. 6.5.
He said number C. That's it. Number C.
It's late. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
All right. So low say 6.5. Anybody else want to chime in?
They're failing all the way. I mean, on paper, they look. I mean, it looks good on paper, but when it came time to perform, you didn't get what your money paid for. You got the most talented team. I'm gonna say it, we got the most talented team in the NFL. Period, bar none.
Heck off.
And you failed as a quarterback. We could have went out and got Ryan Tannehill, and Ryan Tannehill would have been able to resurge his career with this team. I'm talking. Look, you got arguably got the best running back in the league.
Yep.
You got one of the greatest. I ain't gonna say one of the greatest. He is a great receiver in Drake London. Supposedly, Kyle Pitts is a viable weapon, mismatch nightmare for any cornerback, linebacker. And at the time, you had a decent number 2, a decent number 3 that you could get the ball to on third down.
So Cowboy,
listening
to what you just described, I'm gonna tell you what you just described to me, and you can tell me whether or not you agree or disagree.
Mm-hmm.
You just described to me a tight ass paint job, dark tinted rims, some $15,000 rims, tent, and a bad engine.
Yeah,
a very bad engine. That's what you just described to me.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. But
let me say this real quick, Cowboy. My point in saying that is like when I hear like our fan base talk about how talented our team is, no matter how that car on the outside look, if that engine is bad, you really don't have anything.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I feel like as fans, sometimes our bias get in the way with our talent. Now, am I saying we don't have talent? Yeah, we got a lot of skill position guys that are very Bijan, Drake is talented, Kyle Pitts has reemerged, but that engine is very problematic. And I think we all have agreed to that. And I've read the people's in the comments also. They're saying 5-5-4-3.
Yeah.
In the NFL, it starts and stops with that quarterback position. If you cannot solidify that quarterback position, you're going to have a very tough time. Now, when you have every now and then we have an exception to the rule, yeah. But the vast majority of that quarherbback ain't. Good luck.
Can I answer that one?
Here's the thing.
I want to answer that. Let me answer that.
I want to answer it too.
I don't think you can rate these quarterbacks how trash our offensive coordinator was.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
I can't go for it.
You got a bad mechanic. You got a bad mechanic that doesn't know how to service the engine.
No,
hey, look,
y'all are being overbiased. Falcons fans, y'all like when you watch quarterback play, bro. You can look out there and tell today, Kurt washed. He washed. It ain't Kyle Shanahan would have a tough time with Kirk Cousins. When you watch Michael Penix, you could tell the development in there. The confidence definitely was not there for Michael Penix. He was scared to run.
Right.
So
let me
don't get me wrong. Some coaches are definitely better than others, but like if the core talent isn't there, you're gonna struggle, man.
I got a rebuttal right now. Look at Caleb Williams, how sorry and how he sucked.
Man,
call him a
bust. That was my point. Literally, that's my point.
He never sucked. He never sucked.
Bro, they were saying that this dude, all they were doing was comparing him to Jaden Williams. It was like the Bears can't get it right. They picked this player over this player. They picked Caleb Williams over Jaden Daniels. These are the things that were said, and they were talking about maybe them looking at another quarterback until Ben Johnson came there. I
Hey,
have a Bears.
I'm
I'm telling you.
gonna take. Hold on, Larry. Hold on 1 second, Larry. I'm gonna take
All
the
right.
Uncle Steve
Okay.
privilege of stopping you.
Okay.
Caleb Williams last year, 3,541 yards, 20 touchdowns,
Yes.
6 interceptions. He got sacked 68 times, which probably attributed to a lot of those balls not being. He's probably shook, but
No, yeah.
you can't. It's going to be hard for me to say that Caleb Williams went from just nothing to what he has this year. That now has Ben Johnson helped? Probably. Almost kind of like another year of Drake May help. Drake May had horrible numbers last year, and he started 12 games. But after getting his feet wet for 12 games, I think you saw the fruits of his labor come out this year. I just don't think it's as cut and dry as just Ben Johnson came and all of a sudden he shined him up and now he's a shiny piece. Right now,
I'm glad you brought up Drake May.
How about
I'm glad you brought up Drake May because he got Josh McDaniels.
How about Jalen Hurts? Right?
He got the exact same thing.
Win the Super Bowl last year. This year, you're having a terrible season, and you've got a different offensive coordinator. You know, at the end of the day, some guys know how to scheme for their players, and some guys are not good at it.
Would y'all agree that Matt Ryan was a pretty consistent quarterback the majority of his career?
Yes, but he flourished.
Hold on. Let me finish the thought.
All right.
Would you agree that he was a consistent quarterback?
Yes.
How many OCs did Matt Ryan have in his 14-year career?
How many MVP seasons did he have?
No, that's no answer a question with a question. Answer the question.
I think he had 6.
He had 5.
And at least 6. So my point is, if you are a good quarterback, you're a good quarterback.
That's all I'm saying, Steve.
That's the point.
Matt Ryan is a Hall of Fame quarterback.
And T. Will.
Matt Ryan is a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Coaches that will get more.
I agree.
Matt Ryan never had another season like he did under
Actually, 2018. 2018 statistically.
But outside of that,
well, you said no. You said no. Don't speak in absolute.
No.
All right. Okay.
But Matt Ryan is a Hall of Fame quarterback.
He is. I'm not attacking him. I'm simply saying we are saying the same thing, Larry. There's certain coaches that get more out of players. And I think what Larry was trying to say is if we had a better coordinator, we probably would have better results from. Now, I'm not saying these quarterbacks are Hall of Famers. I'm not saying either one of them are, but it is difficult to rate them when your offensive coordinator is, for lack of a better word, hot garbage.
Let me rebut the T. Will real quick.
Go ahead.
I'll pass it right back to you because you mentioned Jalen Hurts, and I swear, like I think sometimes we let the media lead us in certain directions. Right. In 2024, and I know stats don't tell the whole story, but they do tell a story. In 2024, Jalen Hurts had 18 touchdown passes. In 2025, this year, he had 25 touchdown passes. Last year, he had 5 interceptions. This year, he had 6 interceptions, and I think he threw like 3 in one game. He is still a 99 rated quarterback. If you'd have had a 99 rated quarterback in Atlanta, you're probably winning 11, 12 games. So I don't really see a regression in Jalen Hurts' game at all. Like, to me, Jalen Hurts is just a ball player.
Okay, so
they're not winning though. They're not winning at the clip that they were, and they probably won't win the Super Bowl.
You may be right, T. Will, but I don't.
Missing.
What's their record right now?
11-5. 11-6, I think.
11-6
for 12-5, something like that.
Is that bad?
It's not bad, but what I'm saying is there is a drop off, is what I'm saying. Like,
but that's the NFL though, bro. Like,
I get it.
You're not gonna win 13, 14 games a year.
You will. You should use a Drake May. You should use a Drake May situation, just like Steve brought up Drake May, and I'm glad he did because who is his offensive coordinator that just got back. You know,
Yeah,
so
McDaniel.
exactly. He I don't think he was there last year. He came
No,
with the new head coach.
with Verb. Right.
So I don't think it was he got it. Yes, it can be he got his feet wet, but McDaniels is thought of as a very good offensive coordinator,
But
and he looks better now. You know what I'm
but
saying? What he did, both of those examples, and I'm glad he said that because I was going to bring up Drake May also, who's an MVP candidate, but it, there's somewhere in between because I do agree with you guys. Sometimes you just see when they're a dude. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to guess if they're a dude. You know what I'm saying? I understand that premise, guys. What I'm saying is, I'm a proponent of a horrible coach can ruin talent, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
That is
Everybody might know. Now, I know Tidy is more of the players decided on the field. You know what I'm saying? I understand that logic, but I promise you, man, it just seemed like to me, like Caleb Williams and the way they talked about him, they were talking about Jane Daniels. Like, Jane Daniels, how could the Bears screw this up? You know what I'm saying? And then Drake May, too. It's just like they didn't pick Drake May or coming to the season, they didn't pick Drake May or Jane Daniels. So it's just like that's what it was. It wasn't saying like you look at his numbers, say, well, you know, if his offensive line, I get that his offensive line was trash. Our center is over there. And you see the difference between our team up the middle and then their team. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a dynamic running back like us, you know. But again, I understand what you guys are saying. I just feel like a competent coach could do wonders. Now, I'm not saying that Michael Penix is this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? But again, I don't think the new coach is going to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? He to me, it's just like Troy Anderson now. Like, if I'm a new GM or coach, who am I going to go on that? But I know, Steve, I'm sorry about that. Go ahead. I did.
You good.
When you ask another question, I do want to bring up what Mark said because I pulled up some. But go ahead.
Small caveat. Chicago and New England, in addition to have second-year quarterbacks and both of them changing offense coordinators.
Yes,
I guess Ben runs the job for them. Both of them also had the largest amount of cap money this year. New England basically rebuilt their team through free agency. They had the $140-something million of cap space, and they put it to good use this year. Chicago this was the second year that they filled in all those spaces too. So while yes, you're absolutely right about the coaching can absolutely help a young quarterback, but I also say both of those teams, there is a little bit of an asterisk that they got a chance to also improve their team off the free agent record. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So this is what I want to say, and me and Tidy go through this all the damn time. So this is why I say, and I agree with Larry and T. Will. It's hard to grade your quarterbacks when your offensive coordinator is completely incompetent because look at it this way: you bring in Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins was the number one quarterback in play action. You bring him to this team and you don't run no play action. Like you don't play to your players' strengths. So I don't care if you have you bring Tom Brady in here and try and make him Michael Vick. It ain't gonna work. It don't matter how great the player is if your scheming is completely incompatible to that player's strength and weaknesses. You're going to have an issue. I agree. Yes, players make plays, but again, coaching, especially your scheme, if that is off, it don't matter who you have back there. Everything else is going to be off because you're not playing to your player's strength. That right there, in and of itself, should be enough to nullify what any grade you give him. Because how do you have the number one play action quarterback that don't run play action? Like that just makes no sense.
Because he was hurt.
Hey, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm gonna.
Okay, so
let me
what about
jump in
this
here,
year?
y'all, because I got to pay the bills real quick.
Yes, sir.
Got a super chat coming in here from Antonio Sams, 2185. Appreciate the $5 super chat on here. He says, "What about the quarterback for the Colts that came from New York? The OC matters."
Josh Daniels.
In the league.
Josh Daniels.
You're talking about Daniel Jones.
Daniel
Daniel
Jones.
Jones.
Daniel Jones, yeah. Another
Good
quarterback.
point.
So,
Good
Hey.
point,
I
Antonio.
appreciate that. Y'all got to hold tight because Uncle Steve has his super chat that he's gonna do. I don't care how much y'all talk.
Everybody cover your ears. Everybody cover your ears. Hold on.
You with Uncle Steve? That's my uncle.
What's going on here?
You with Uncle Steve? That's
Stop hating, Low.
Coach
Get that hate out your heart, Low.
Yeah, you got to get that hate out of your heart.
Get that hate up out your
I
heart, Low.
appreciate.
That's good
I
content.
appreciate the $5 super chat. Oh, here now, fellas, y'all go ahead and go right at it.
But look,
Get that hate
I'm
out your
just
heart, Low.
listening to everybody, man, and it seems like the point I just made is valid. I understand the sentiment that you said about having the paint job and everything looks good on the outside, but my point was made. Whether the OC is the engine or the quarterback is the engine, our quarterbacks failed this year. Period.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, the record shows that. But I'm gonna say this about the Michael Penix slander because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a huge team over the player type thing, but I look at the Michael Penix situation as kind of a no-lose situation for right now because he's on a rookie contract. And even as a number one pick, it's not like he's costing you $20 million a year for these first couple of years. You have the luxury of waiting on him. If Michael Penix doesn't throw a throw next year, you're still paying him less than the average starting quarterback in the NFL going into next year and the year after. So I get it that we want, instant gratification with, Michael Penix immediately because you see Drake, you see Caleb, you see Bo Nix, you see everybody that was drafted with him, and I get it. But I also say, yes, the brother is injury prone. I'm not saying that may have been something they wanted to look at before they drafted him, but I do feel like at 26 years old, you still should give him an opportunity. Get your bridge quarterback because you got to get one. You're gonna have to get somebody.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I wouldn't 100% give up on Penix yet. You never know.
No.
You never know.
It could be very well worse. We could have AR though. We could have Anthony Richardson.
Absolutely. You never know.
It could be worse.
Look, I remember Tidy telling me, how great Desmond Ritter was going to be. And look, you see how that turned out. So that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all gotta
or we can have any quarterback from Georgia.
Like Matthew Stafford?
No, like
I forgot about Stafford. I mean, I was really talking about Bennett. I've been hearing his name a lot. Please no.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna go rapid fire from y'all guys because, as y'all know, it's past my bedtime in a couple of minutes. So, but I definitely want to make sure that I go through it. We started it early, and I know Larry got a chance to answer, but we didn't finish up. But I wanted to ask a couple of questions just to get y'all on here. First, appreciate everyone on here, as people are alluding to in the chat. To have this combination minus the Moonshine Man over there in Big Low. But aside of him, this is such a grand that we have over here.
Oh, man.
But I want to run through real quick. We're going to go first with general manager. General manager, I know we're trying not to go real deep into it, but right off the top of your head, who are you thinking first name comes to mind to say that would be a good piece? I'm gonna start all over because Larry, I know you started it, but I want everybody to know what you said earlier, and then I'll go one by one. But Larry, general manager, Atlanta Falcons. You're the man to make the decision. Who we got?
All right, whoever makes the decision, I would get Lewis Riddick.
Yeah, agreed.
Personally,
Coach, who you got?
I mean, if they let him go, I can't think of his name, but the guy from is it Detroit? I think it's Detroit. I may have to come back to you because I can't think of his name right now. But I think he's the general manager for Detroit.
Okay. No, Spillman is what is Spillman's role?
He's a consultant. He's a consultant with them.
Okay. All right, he's a consultant. Talk to me, Pandemic, what we got?
I'm thinking right off the bat, Ian Cunningham. He's the assistant general manager for the Chicago Bears. He's been waiting on the opportunity. He's coming from a very good pedigree. From what he's operating on one of the smartest GMs in the league right now, Ryan Poole, who's also, by the way, an ex-NFL player. So I think Ian I think he's smart. And he reminds me of what Terry Fontenot does. And he operates very well when it comes to scouting. So I like him.
Terry, who you got, T. Will?
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna say Lewis Riddick. I really like him. I like, he's very detailed. Been through it. Been through a lot of interviews. Been in a lot of organizations. I think he'd be good for the Falcons.
Got it. Who you got, Marcus?
Man, both of them took mine, man. I'm going Riddick too, based upon the fact that he hasn't gotten that chance. His personality reminds me of Mark Jackson from the NBA. It just seems for whatever reason, he's interviewed with teams, but he's never been the guy. And I feel like, that's what Mark Jackson ran into after he got fired from Golden State. Teams took a look at him, but I'm like, y'all forget that he put that team together.
Correct.
Steve Kerr was the beneficiary of what was already there. And I feel like listening to Lewis Riddick talk, he's not a yes man.
Right.
And I think we've had way too many guys come in here that were yes men. Riddick looks like he would be the type. He's the type of guy, that personality. See, because I'm done with the slogans. I'm done with the clean guys. We need somebody that can get in there and demand quality product.
Come on, Mark. Mark. You ain't trying to find a way. You ain't trying to find a way, Mark. You ain't trying to.
Man, nah. Okay. We found a way to get Raheem up out of here today. I'm good with that. But I just feel like the next GM that you bring in here, they have to have a strong personality. Where Terry lost me, honestly, we having that presser. I'm pushing Arthur Blank as I'm gonna be sitting right next to you because I'm part of this team too. Now, Rich McKay can sit at the table, but I'm going to be there. And I feel like Terry didn't have that because he was a first-time guy. We have to bring guys in here that got strong personalities. And to me, just right off the top, Lewis Riddick it's time, man. It's time. In my opinion, whether we get him or somebody else gets him, I think he would make a decent GM.
I think not only Lewis Riddick would make one, I don't think Lewis Riddick is going to be somebody that's going to have Rich McKay over his head to say that. So from that standpoint, just like you said, it's got to be somebody strong-minded and with his own, idea of how it's going to work, not how it worked when your daddy was doing it back in Tampa, but how it works now.
His name was Agnew. The guy I was thinking about, his name is Agnew, Detroit Lions assistant GM.
Okay, got you. Talk to me, Lo.
The young man named Ed Dodds in Indianapolis. I think he would be a guy that I would seriously consider. I think Indianapolis is building that team the right way. Even though they went ahead and got Daniel Jones, the whole Anthony Richardson pick, that was definitely kind of fishy. But I definitely like the idea of Lewis Riddick, and the main reason why I like the idea of Lewis Riddick is because he's given his opinion on what the Falcons should do multiple times, and every time he gave his opinion, he gave it before the Falcons made their decision, and it was the opposite of what the Falcons did, and it's obvious that didn't work, right? So, that Louis Riddick pick is that's very interesting to me as well. Even though I don't know like what type of experience he has or what type of education he has, I definitely think that would be a good.
So you're saying if he doesn't have a Harvard degree, you wouldn't hire him?
I ain't saying
that. You're saying you're bougie. You're too bougie to hire.
I ain't saying that. I know Matt Ryan has like a communications degree.
That's why you can't even can't even bring brothers get a little seat up in Georgia Dome. I mean, in Mercedes and can't even move down for the 300 section down to 100 section. Now they want education. Now they want education.
Uncle Steve, your boozy is showing. Your boozy is showing. Chill out. Your boozy is showing. We look. We know you boozy.
Oh man.
Who you got?
Pretty much what Pandemic just said, man. Pretty much for all the same reasons. Ian Cunningham, saw the name mentioned, did the research on him. He's pretty much an understudy of Ryan Poles, two-time Super Bowl champion as an executive, and he's known around NFL circles as one of the brightest minds. And it seems to be that's the infusion of a lot of the NFL teams. They're going away from guys in their 70s like you, Steve, and they want these young.
Wait,
that's what I said.
That's unnecessary roughness, man. Hey, man. You gonna do that to this man on his own show? 15-yard penalty, sir.
I was just talking about cutting
roughness. I didn't know you were an ageist, Tidy. That's crazy. He's an ageist.
That's why
my bad.
Right, every time I go on a trip in Middle Georgia, I get out of the car and use the restroom right on top of I don't even go to the restroom. I don't go to bathroom. I just go out and pee. Right there, I just pull right there. It ain't. I don't even use the milk jug like they used to do.
I'm gonna call your pastor, you see. I'm gonna call your pastor tomorrow.
Listen at the laughs in here, all because the fire of the one man got all of us happy as clams, man.
Hey, man. Yo.
Hey man, we went through torture this year, man. Hey, I'm happy. This has been a frustrating year. And we've been through some bad years, man. This one right here, bruh, like I said earlier, there were times where I would do a live, I'd stop, and I'd just sit there and talk to the wall, man. Some of these games, it's especially in that 5-game losing streak where we just found new ways to lose.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did that even happen?
Yeah.
It was just so many. It was just so many what the hells during this year. And it's not like we had a bad team. If we'd have had a bad team, I'd have took this on the chin. I'd have took it on the chin. But I'm watching a guy in Bijan put up 197 scrimmage yards and we lose that game.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a defense that's got 6-7 sacks. We lose that game.
Yeah.
Then between the kickers, we get off a Koo out here kicking grass. I ain't never seen that before.
I did it, man, like a dog shot.
I am 44 years old. I have seen kickers miss the ball entirely. I have never seen somebody kick grass before they hit the ball.
The earth, bro. Testing the turf,
crazy.
Marcus.
And the only thing
testing the turf. He was trying to check the consistency.
That's what it was.
Listen,
that's what it was.
Okay.
He was doing.
Okay.
It was in that time. I was glad that Koo was no longer on our team. Because had that happened in a Falcons jersey, come on, man.
Oh yeah, That would have just added to everything else that's going on this season.
Yeah,
That
To
would have been a
further-
meme. That would have been
That
a
kick
meme.
needs to be studied too. How the hell you hit the grass, bro?
Oh
Speaking,
my
Like-
speaking of, speaking of
But
something
we-
you ain't never seen before,
Yeah, like it's been frustrating. So I believe that, you know, when Raheem gets fired, and not saying all this is Raheem's fault,
Yeah.
but buddy, you got to jump under the blade for this,
Right.
because you can't have a guy like your special teams coordinator survive the season and he was absolute ass. But you fired your wide receivers coach early in the season when Darnell Mooney wasn't playing and Drake London was dealing with a shoulder injury. He had a legitimate reason. Y'all had healthy scratches on special teams. So
There was a Pro Bowler on special teams.
Yeah,
Cordell
so
Hodge was a Pro Bowler
Yeah.
on special
So I'm-
teams, and he was healthy scratches.
and I mean, every content creator, I'm pretty sure at one time we've watched these games that we lost, and there was a couple of minutes that we had to take to ourselves, like, how did that happen? Now you
Yeah.
got to get on and explain how it happened.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where there's something new on the horizon. We don't know what it's going to be. We don't know who our next GM is going to be. We don't know who our next head coach is going to be.
Yeah.
But there's positivity in it because these last 2 years, dumpster fire. And there's no excuse when you have the players and you finally got a defense. You got a damn defense.
Yeah.
Went 8-9. And Steve, the most frustrating part about this is we lost 5 games in a row. Had you won one of those games, you'd be in the playoffs.
One
of them.
That's the frustrating part.
And Marcus, you said that, and I pulled up 3 games. I just pulled up 3 games that I felt like we lost because of coaching. In a New England game, Michael Penix QBR was 90. Drake May 48. We lost that game.
Yeah.
He threw for 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Drake May threw for 2 touchdowns and an interception. That was a game we forgot about Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
Okay. That was horrendous. Should get you fired. Tampa Bay, the first game of the season, Baker Mayfield, 167 yards. 167 yards.
Yeah.
Your rookie in his first, I guess, second game, 98 yards. 1 touchdown, no interception. Again, Bijan and Tyler Algier, the first game of the season. 10 carries, 12 carries, 24 yards each. We forgot about them. This is a coaching problem.
Yeah.
But again, then we'll go to the Jets. That we had guys there, and Kirk Cousins threw for 224 yards, 1 interception. 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Tyrod Taylor, the great Tyrod Taylor, 172 yards. Bijan Robinson, 142 yards rushing, and we lost that game. You can't tell me. Yeah, guys, it's just that points the game that we outplayed them offensively, kind of, sort of, and we just lost it either by the second half and just forgot how to play, or forgot how to play call, or forgot. I don't know, man, but it's just those are games that we played better.
My last question for the night, Larry. So I'm
sorry.
about the GM. So you're gonna lead me into my last question because I was trying to get out of here before 1 o'clock. So look, we already talked about the general manager. So right now, as it speaks, and you can go as hypothetical as you want to, because right now we don't know who's fired, who's hired. We just watched the Pittsburgh game where Pittsburgh won. We thought Tomlin might be on the move, but obviously he has another game. Harbaugh, rumors about him, all of that. So throw out whoever you want to throw out. Starting with you, Coach. Right now, top name on your list that you would say, bring him in here now. This team turns into a playoff team.
Mike Tomlin. Not only playoff team, we go on to the Super Bowl.
Okay. Larry?
LaFleur. He should have been our coach from the jump. Arthur Blank thought he was too young to make offensive coordinator. If he would have been a coordinator, Dan Quinn get fired, he would have been our coach right now. And maybe this timeline would have been better than the Raheem and Arthur Smith timeline.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Fandemic.
Yeah, I'm going with Brian Flores. I like the discipline that he brings. I like the accountability he brings. I'm an ex-military guy, so I mean, I ride with accountability. I supervise with that, so I got to go with Brian Flores.
And I'm not picking on you because you said Brian Flores, but I hear that name all the time. Give me a good differentiating stat between Brian Flores and Raheem Morris as far as their careers are concerned.
Same thing.
It's probably
literally.
It's the same thing.
It's the same exact situation.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
And that's what's scary. I don't think that's, to me, so I apologize. I'm not gonna poo-poo it.
No.
You say Flores, that's cool.
Yeah.
When I hear Flores, you're doing Raheem all over again.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Talk to me, T. Will.
I'm gonna say Clint Kubiak because you need a quarterback whisperer. You need somebody that, I mean, look, who's Seattle's quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, is from humble beginnings from a quarterback perspective. So if he can do that with Darnold, what can he do with what we have, guys? So yeah, I mean, look, everybody that they've mentioned is a good hire. But for me, you need someone that can maximize this offense. So I'm going to go Clint Kubiak.
So again, and I should have done it with Larry and Coach. So I'm just trying to give a devil's advocate for all of that too. So you're gonna, one, go with another first-time coach, and then two, your point you made about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold did the same thing in Minnesota last year, so it can't be all Clint Kubiak. Matter of fact, dare I say, Darnold has had a worse year with Seattle because they've won in spite of him because he's been turning the ball over at a 2 turnover rate. No. I'm not.
Y'all hear this?
No.
Dare I say?
No.
Dare I say? Yeah, right. Am I wrong? Is it just me? Right.
But he sound like a professor in college. Well, you failed at exam.
Yeah, exactly.
Dare I say you did not study, sir?
Didn't it sound like he was gonna adjust his glasses? Dare I
say?
Like he was gonna look down from the bridge. Dare
Marcus,
I say?
did you calm these heathens down and give me your pick for Coach Lee?
I'm scared.
Be careful, Marcus.
I'm telling you.
Now I feel bad I didn't get a devil advocate.
Me too, Larry. I want a devil's advocate. Where our devil's advocate at?
Don't worry about it. I'm sure you.
Oh man, who you got, Marcus?
Right now, man, honestly, I ain't making no moves until I see what's going on with Mike Tomlin. Because even though they're in the playoffs, they've been known for one and dones. And that's been a couple of years now. So if they're one and done again, he might be on the market. I'm putting all my eggs in that basket. However, if they don't fire him, I'm not looking for a first time head coach at this point. We've been doing that for 20 years now.
20 years.
It ain't netted us nothing. Really, we've had a Super Bowl to show for it, a couple of 12-3 seasons. That's it. So I would probably, this next guy I'm gonna bring up, there are certain things attached to it. I would look at Mike McCarthy under one situation, that Jeff Ulbrich stays. That's the only way that I would actually look at Mike McCarthy, because Mike McCarthy is a pretty decent offensive coordinator. He can actually, he's good at that, right? If we look at those years that Aaron Rodgers was an MVP down there, who we have down there?
McCarthy.
You know, so I would look at that, but man, there'd have to be a guarantee that Obrick's there. I'm not looking at any first timers. I'm sorry. I don't care how hot they are. We've been doing that over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It has got us nowhere. So either I'm putting all my eggs in one basket with Tomlin if he becomes available. If he becomes available, Atlanta better not let him leave without paperwork. Now, Harbaugh is another name, but if I got to choose, I'm gonna choose Tomlin. But those are my picks.
Okay. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I for the record, so anybody think I'm being partial, McCarthy is actually my second pick. I'm kind of the same way. I was hoping Pittsburgh was going to lose today.
Me too.
So we can kind of try to see what dude. I know he hasn't won out of the first round in a long time, but you can't coach 19 winning season. You can't. When I say can't coach it, you can't teach that.
Steve. Here's another thing. He did this in a lot of years with mediocre quarterbacks.
Very. That's right. That's
so
right. He went through
that's another thing.
With Mason Rudolph. If y'all remember. Yeah.
Did it with Justin Fields and Russell Wilson, both.
Yeah,
that's right.
Russ is gone now. He's done, and Justin Fields is probably on his way to being the third string quarterback on somebody else's team. He's going the way of Desmond Ridder. Next time we see Justin Fields, he might be in a locker room crying.
Damn.
Exactly.
Ouch. Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, Tidy, who you got, brother?
I think everybody has some great choices. I really don't be too opinionated about the head coach for whatever reason. I just hope they be successful, whoever they hire. But to play nice, I'm gonna go with Harbaugh. Long tenure, experience, which is important to a lot of us now. Winning regular season over his career. I think he's won about 62% of his games. Winning record in the postseason. And he undefeated in the Super Bowl. So I go with Harbaugh, man. And, he helped develop Lamar. So, maybe he can come work some of that magic with Mr. ACLs.
I also say he took a couple of seasons where he had some, he had to have Tyler Huntley in there at the end, kind of mop up duty for Lamar when he got hurt, and still made the playoffs in a couple of those years too. So to be able to keep the team together, he's definitely somebody. I'd say out of the two brothers, quite honestly, I think I would take Jim over John if I had a chance. I know he's doing a good job in San Diego. It was something about what Jim was doing out there in Frisco with Colin Kaepernick, and when he came out there was that nobody was expecting that. And I thought that was pretty good. But yeah, John is a good choice too. And who you got, Lo? I'll wrap up with you, brother.
I mean, it's well documented who I want. I've been saying who I want ever since October. Give me the Irishman. I want Mike McCarthy all day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you look at what he did in Green Bay, he let's be honest, he helped Aaron Rodgers get to that next level. You seen what he did in Dallas. He helped Dak Prescott get to that next level. I think he had we got like 18 years as a head coach, and I think 13 double-digit win seasons and like a couple of 8-win seasons where he just went 500. That's the kind of consistency I want. And
hardware.
And the hardware. And on top of that, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I'm tired of being Raheem. I'm tired of trying to find my way back. Trying to find my way back. I'm tired of trying to go get guys who coach here before, and oh yeah, this guy he was here on the Shanahan, and this. I want something completely different. What did Chris Brown and Usher say? I want a new flame. I want something new. I don't want to go back.
Did y'all notice how Lowe is trying to incorporate some young songs so he can make y'all feel like he's on to today's musical scene and everything?
Oh, that song came out like
Lowe
10
know he
years
be
ago,
sitting
right?
when Lowe be hanging out with me, we be listening to Al Green and Stevie Wonder like everybody else. So he trying to act like you all.
Don't forget, guy.
Me and Young Jock were. I was chilling. Me and Lotto were.
Lotto.
Oh wow. Oh man.
Not Lotto.
I tell Uncle Steve we listen to Guy. That's pretty much it. That's
Glorilla, huh?
Not Glorilla.
Oh wow.
Fellas, as y'all know it from the chat, and few folks even said it in there. But listen, I appreciate. I know these moments that happen in Atlanta Falcons histories. I hate that they happen because our team is losing, but in a small secret way, I actually love that it happens because it gets these minds that I respect totally. You guys are on here because I respect all of you and your sports acumen and what you bring to the Atlanta Falcons content creator space. And 2026, as we see, is going to be off to a roaring start. So I can't wait to see you all come out with your content in the next few months. And I'm sure we'll circle back around come draft time, Tidy and Low. I know we'll do our things. And guys, just a pleasure to be with everybody. If y'all don't mind, man, just real quick, starting with Coach, I'm gonna start with you up top and just let everybody know where you are regularly so people can know where to find you guys.
All right, as always, man, thank you for having me, and to all the fellas on the panel, man. Glad to see you all, and I'm definitely looking forward to all of your content because I know these next 2 to 3 months is going to be off the chain. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing all you guys, and hope that I can collab with all of you at some point. But yeah, man, you can catch me at the Coach's Corner every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, with me and the lovely Mrs. Deb and our new co-host Armani. So yeah, come catch us out. Come catch us every Wednesday at 8. I hope to see you there.
Make sure you tell Armani to roll Tide, okay? Make sure you give him that message.
I can't do that. I'll tell him hook him. I'll definitely tell him hook him. But yeah. As long as he ain't a puppy dog, I'm cool.
Oh no, don't do that. When last time y'all beat Georgia?
The hate.
Anyway, go on to the next person.
Get that hate up out your heart, Coach. Get that hate up out your heart.
Right, T. Will.
That hate up out your heart.
My buddy, aka Shem Blanca, and I been going way back on the Facebook days, talking back and forth about these sports. He has grown to bigger and better things, and love to see him blossoming. Him and his wife do the Dixon Way best live reaction video that you're going to have in the Atlanta content creator space. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming on tonight. Let the folks know where you are and what you're
doing. As always, man, thank you for having me on the platform. Everybody in here, man, make sure you hit the like button for this great content, man. For real. It's the lifeblood of all our streaming. Help us grow and get in the algorithm. Because everybody have their it ain't easy getting out here talking in front of people and letting people know your opinion, and then getting all these people, you don't know nothing. Nah.
Oh yeah.
You're not a real fan. Whatever, man. Anyway, we appreciate y'all. Everybody's opinion is appreciated. But just don't troll. That's all. Yeah, you can find us on Dixon Way. Me and my beautiful wife have a platform. We do live commentary. It's right there in the name, Larry at the Dixon Way. Just excuse the Larry part. Just put at _ Dixon _way. We're on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Rumble, and X. If you guys want to listen to, some biased Atlanta commentary, then come on over with us. Turn on your TV, turn up turn on your TV, turn up your computer, man. Turn up the Dixon Way. And we're just trying to grow it one fan, grow it as a fan experience, just like we all at the stadium anyway. We chilling at the house, so might as well just go ahead and congregate and watch the game together. Yeah.
And condolences to you and your family, brother. Sending all you and your loved ones healing energy, my brother.
Thank you. Sir. Yeah, it was a horrible year for me this past year. Losing my father and my aunt was basically my second mom who helped raise. So yeah, it's rough. You're gonna make it through it. They didn't build nobody to be weak. So
it's one of them things, man. 2025, I've had my moments as well. So we all know that sometimes things happen. We here for 26. Appreciate.
Thank you guys.
I know my mom would not, but my mom, who was a big fan and used to sit here and watch and dog out Tidy and dog out
Devontae.
But she did. She
my client.
She used to dog him out. God bless her, man. So she up there watching now. I know she happy. My brother Pandemic, talk to me, brother. Tell them where you at and tell them what where your YouTube is, man.
Hey, first and foremost, man, I'm a father. About to be a grandfather here in a couple of days.
Hey,
so,
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. So, I'm going to continue praying for everybody and their strength and for whatever you're going through. And that includes everybody in the chat. But, guys, look, this is not the end of the Falcons season, right? The season is over, but we got a lot of great content coming out. The guys you see on the screen, man, I'm telling you, you follow these channels, you will stay informed. You will stay informed. Hit those subscribe buttons, guys, and follow everybody here. You can find me, especially on YouTube. Most of my content's on YouTube, but I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and working on Spotify. So with talking content. So, guys, stay in tune. We got a lot with these firings going on. Man, it's going to be a lot to talk about. The draft is right around the corner. So it's going to be a lot to talk about. So stay in tune with everybody, man. I mean, Uncle Steve, appreciate you once again for having me on, brother. It's always a pleasure to be on with you. Rest of you guys, man, just keep giving me the insight, man, because I love talking Falcon football. I talk to a brick wall, but it's especially great when I can come in and talk with guys who have their own opinion about what's going on. So appreciate you guys sharing the stage with me.
You the man, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Man, I know it's one dude on here, man. You could talk sports, you could talk football, baseball. Brother does movie reviews. He does recipes. I think he even has like a manual at home to do exercises and all of that. As far as that's concerned, I don't know. But my brother T Will in the house, man. 2025 was such a big growth for him, man. I saw him start in one place and he's ending up on the other side, and everybody knows who he is, and people mistake me for him when they see me sometimes. So I know that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They've never mistaken me for you. Like, why does that happen to you? Like, nobody's like, I'd be honored. Nobody ever comes up to me as like Uncle Steve. They're like, I know you, but I don't know your name. But you.
I'm sorry about that, T. Will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh wow. No, hey, Uncle Steve, first and foremost, thank you for having me. Everybody on the panel, this was great. I respect all you guys. I appreciate all you guys. I follow all you guys. I watch all you guys. You can see me at For My ATL Sports 1 on YouTube. And hey, man, just good fellowship. I hate it had to be under these circumstances, but this was fun. And hey, Uncle Steve, let's do it again, man.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for joining me over here. My brother Mark is on the mark. Been hitting it stride in the last couple of years, man. Though he does go back on his promises on not being able to make content and going back on his boycotts, but we still love what he does out there in the Atlanta creative space. The only brother I know to come back from a straight out seizure and come back and be able to come and view ourselves on the screen again. Brother, tell everybody where you at and what you're doing, bro.
You can find me on the mark on YouTube, man. Not hard to find at this point. Hey man, I appreciate all you guys on here. You actually did me a solid. I was gonna come home, go to sleep. Now I'm wide awake, so that means I'm about to troll Saints fans. So, yeah, man. Listen, I tell people this all the time, man. There needs to be more people actually when they follow the Falcons, they need to follow actual content creators of the Falcons, not, these guys that come in and they do one video and they get like 15,000 views and they be telling half truths anyway because they don't know about our team. So I always refer people to other channels, not just my channel, but everybody in the space. Because we all have, I say this countless times, we all have different opinions. We don't agree all the damn time, and my boycott had stipulations on it. I said when Raheem technically got fired today. Okay. He technically got fired today. So that's what my boycott was. He gets fired, your boy's back on here. And I'm glad he got fired. But I have a New Year's resolution. Mm-hmm. It goes two ways. I'm trying not to curse as much so I can get my monetization back. I don't know how long that's going to last because I definitely cursed in both my videos today. Or I'm just going to have to put a parental advisory sticker and just say to hell with it. But I appreciate all you guys, man, and all the stuff that y'all do, man. Larry, I got caught up doing something where I couldn't really watch the game a couple of weeks ago, but I had my phone on. And I was listening to you, give the play-by-play. Bruh, you probably need to look into doing that professionally because some of these guys they got calling these games are terrible. I'm talking directly at Drew Brees. Awful.
You know what, Marcus? To your point, there was a couple of sections today where they were talking about the Falcons getting 57 sacks, but they referred to them as the Saints. And then they went to the on-field announcer who went right along with it and was like, speaking of and went on to talk about the Saints. And They do that all the time. And I second that. I've heard Larry's great. Okay.
Yeah.
First and foremost, Larry does every sport. Larry does checkers, tiddlywinks, Monopoly, everything. And he's great tournaments. He's awesome.
Y'all want none in those space.
Larry's life.
Little Rambo just cut clubs. It's getting dangerous now.
You know what? That's gonna be our next thing. We ought to do a content creator spades.
Hey, let's do it.
We ought to do that this year. That should be that. I don't know.
I want y'all to still like me.
I'm about to say, I still want to like all you guys. I don't. Yeah, that's gonna bring out the animal.
You know what? Y'all never played spades with me and Uncle Steve before.
Hey man, I'm just trying to tell you.
Got a playlist.
Man, you can't go lie to you.
We got a playlist, bro.
Y'all be the first ones to get up.
Yeah, Big Low don't have a lot of talent in much stuff, but
wow.
he can play. He can.
Wow.
You can't play Bill Wish. You can't play spades.
That's true. That is true, Coach. That is true. That is true.
Hey, but Uncle Steve, real quick, you notice we haven't heard, and I was checking for it. We haven't heard Mark say our favorite word all night.
Yeah.
Let me get it one time from you, Mark.
You can't come on my broadcast without your copyrighted phrase.
Man, I got a couple of them. I think. Hey, listen, we got rid of the cheese.
That's what I was waiting on, Mark. Don't nobody hit that cheeks like Mark hit that cheeks, dollar.
I know,
Hey man,
man.
I
Hopefully,
God willing, next season I don't have to say that as it refers to our team. I get to call another team cheeks next year. I don't know, but yeah, man, I appreciate being on, Steve, man. Once we get off, I'm gonna troll the Saints for about an hour or two before I call it a night.
Do your thing, brother. Do your thing. I appreciate you, man. My draft partner, my buddy in the middle over there. Yeah, he got some problems, but you know, we all right. Mr. Tidy from the middle. You know, in Georgia, there's like 3 different sections. There's Atlanta, and then there's down at the bottom, and then there's Tidyland. And Tidyland, that's where all the little, you know, folks hang out, the little critters and things of that nature. But I still own him as I still call him a friend. So hopefully, you know. Oh, matter of fact, speaking of which, finished second in our fantasy league this year.
Congratulations.
So appreciate that. Yeah. What place did you finish, by the way? Yeah.
You know that can't be good. That can't be good.
We won't talk about that. Yeah. I'm like the Falcons. I'll be back next year.
Nah, I appreciate you, brother. They always appreciate you joining, man. Let everybody know what you're doing when you coming on, man. And do we get some player grades for the end of the year?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it for the end of the year. Yeah. Maybe not this coming week, but maybe the following week after that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just want to say, man, like this was a stupendous show, man. I really enjoyed this. More than anything, I enjoyed the fellowship with other Falcons content creators. I know we all, we live our own lives, and it's hard to get schedules together, man. But this was great. This was great. Yeah. As somebody on the panel said earlier, like we got something great out of this. Yeah. So we got to try to coordinate a little more often and do this more often because I think the people that watch everybody's shows, they enjoy this also. But salute to everybody on the panel, man. Much love, much respect to everybody. You can find me here on YouTube at Atlanta Bird Game. And I also want to say congratulations to Steve. There's no way that I thought you could actually stay up this late at your age. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you because I didn't think it was possible. So congratulations to you, Steve. That's a great job.
This is Lowe's Moonshine. Moonshine. If you drink it, I get a little bit of.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, what?
I'm just laughing. Bottom.
Tiny.
Oh, man.
Steve had been up past 1 a.m. since probably the 90s.
Hey, you're probably right. You're not too far off.
Wow.
Dang,
hey, man, I ain't been out like this since Disco Kroger, man. Rupert's, man. I don't know what y'all know about all that. I don't know if y'all remember that. But
we don't.
Yeah.
I do.
Hey, Tidy, the last time he was up this late, that beep came on the TV at a certain time.
Oh man, y'all are showing out.
TV went to sleep.
Y'all are showing out.
Leave a brother alone, man. Come on.
I didn't know this was Uncle Steve Ross.
Y'all or something.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was Uncle Steve Ross.
I'm feeling some kind of way because I'm not that much younger than him. So
right.
I feel like y'all about to offer me some prune juice or something. Like I don't know what the hell is going on. But okay.
Or some oatmeal or something.
You're laughing. Metal Music gonna be part of y'all regular meal. Y'all need to stop laughing now. Y'all need to stop laughing.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Oh man,
I can attest to that. Yes, it will.
Man, listen, if you can drink prune juice with a straight face, you can eat a plate.
Hey man. Hey man. Marcus. Don't knock it till you try
Hey, ain't no way.
Oh goodness. I
it.
guess I'm
There gonna
old
be
then.
times that you gonna have to have it, not because you want.
I guess I'm old. I can
Exactly.
drink juice like that.
Exactly. Hey, Uncle Steve, when you're young, it's if you like food. When you
They
get a
talking
little
all
bit
that.
older,
They
it's
talking
if food
all
like
that
you.
mess. They gonna talk
Yeah, yeah.
all that mess.
It's
I'm gonna run into Marcus at Aldi one day, and he gonna be talking about,
Hey,
With
hey
a
man,
pocket
that
full of
store
quarters.
brand, Steve. What's that store brand you were talking about on the stream the other week?
yeah, Steve, I refuse to shop at Aldi's. I'm not paying for no cart, and I ain't paying for no bags. I ain't doing that.
Well, hey Mark, well don't ever go to Maryland because at all their grocery stores you got to pay for the bags.
Crazy
Oh,
thing
man.
is, Mark,
Every
I
grocery
had
store.
no idea that you had to. When I first went to Aldi, I was like, looking like, oh, where the bags at? And she said,
So what's
they're
wrong with
right
all
there.
this?
They cost this. I was
You
like,
look
wait a
for
minute.
I have a box.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like,
Yep.
they ain't gonna give me no bags.
Yep.
What's wrong with all this?
No, ain't nothing wrong with Aldi's. Is they charge you for the
I
bags.
got plenty of bags. Stop
They
playing with me.
charge you for the bags. No, that's
And the shopping
anyway,
cart.
anyway, before last but not least, man, my buddy Big Low today, and I know we got a chance to go to the game and see everything that was going on up there, man. Great. I like I said, for the last game of the year, that Arthur Blank, that was probably part of it too. He probably looked out there and said, man, only people I see is the same folks here every day, all these red seats out here. This 4-game winning streak means nothing, so it's time to switch it up. Low is there all the time, kind of trying to feel the atmosphere. So, brother, I appreciate you always being out there as a Falcons fan. Thank you for the content you bring to everybody here. Your good nature and humor, and we appreciate you, brother. And I just let everybody know where you are out here in the content creator world.
Definitely. And first of all, thank you so much, Uncle Steve. I appreciate you for opening up your platform, letting everybody kind of vent and talk about, the situation that the Atlanta Falcons are in right now. I want to let everybody know that you can find me on Friday and Saturday nights at 7:30 in the Boom Boom Room in front of Uncle Steve.
And does Coach Roney know about this?
Who that damn ran the boom boom room?
Oh man.
You can find me in front of Uncle Steve. That's the lead singer.
No. This is a disclaimer. I have no idea who this guy is.
Oh man.
But yeah, you can find us at Big Low Country Sports on YouTube. We get together, chop it up, have the coaches meetings all the time. Every now and then, we'll maybe throw together a music video or something like that. Uncle Steve, take me to school with his dancing prowess, and things like that. But moving forward this off season, we're definitely gonna have a great time. We're gonna have, look, all these guys on here, that's on this panel right now, they're gonna be providing some great content. So y'all make sure that y'all check them out. Y'all make sure that y'all take a screenshot. If you got your phone right now, take a screenshot and look up all of these guys that are on here. And I'm telling you, everybody's gonna have something for you. They're gonna have something different. So y'all make sure that y'all check us out. And man, we're gonna have some fun this off season, bro.
Yes, we are.
Mark said his phone died on him. He know he got offended when I said he was shopping Aldi's. That's probably what BlackBerry. I see you on that BlackBerry, man. I wish you had got up on the link next time, brother. I caught you out there, man. Good job.
So he said all the unks and Big Low was on one panel.
I saw that.
That's what he said. He said all the unks and Big Low. I ain't the unks.
It's unks and grandpa paws with Steve on. Steve is a pawpaw.
Look, Ty, look, you say that. You ain't see Uncle Steve on the basketball court now.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, see,
baby
that's what I'm
magic
trying to
out
tell
there.
you. I'm gonna let them be. I'm gonna let them talk, and then when it the real time comes,
Oh, okay.
come out there to Casa de Uncle and see.
Hey, look, y'all think I'm playing? Like I never seen.
What was that movie? What was that movie where Kyrie was that old man?
Uncle Drew.
Uncle Drew.
Uncle
Okay.
Drew.
Look, some people might say it's smooth, some people might say it's slow. But I mean, he got the most done. Like he came to the basket.
I bet he shoot his free throw like Rick Barrett on the
Hey, and like Rick, they about 95%.
95%.
You know you're from the Oscar Robertson era.
Hey man, my elbow wasn't tough, man. What you talking about? Oh man, look, y'all, man, y'all are awesome, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna put the little theme music on the tag on it. But I appreciate all y'all tonight. I'm still coming on tomorrow, everybody, for the Monday Minutia. So I'll catch y'all on the Monday Minutia. Everybody out there, like the video. If you haven't subscribed to all these gentlemen here on the screen. Appreciate y'all. Everybody have a great night, and we will catch y'all later on, fellas. Y'all be good. Catch some of y'all later on in the day.
Peace.
But y'all be good, okay? Take care.
Peace, gents.